What's up, everyone? My name is J Ray Away, and I am back with another episode of Pro Wrestling 7, where I take over TNA and I've tried to make them one of the biggest promotions in the world again. In today's episode, we have TNA Sacrifice, which is our first pay per view. So we're going to be working towards that. We're going to be trying to build some storylines. Here's some active ones. So we've got Mike Santana, Nick Nemeth, Cedric Alexander, Leon Slater, Stax Lorenzo, Bear Bronson, and Elena Black, Lee Ying Lee. And we have some injuries at the moment. Some will be back soon. Chris Bay was already injured when he started to save, neck injury, and then Rich Swann got injured and Luke Jacobs got injured, but they're not out for too long, so that's not terrible. So let's get into the set. We have also made all of our 3 signings for this month, although I mean it resets in a day. So we could see if there is anybody who pops up on the news whose contract is expiring. And we have still got some people shortlisted. I've not made any new shortlists from the last episode. So we've got this guy, I still don't know how to say his name. Brutus Creed. We've got Johnny Gargano, Keith Lee, Blake Christian, Dustin Waller, Mike Bailey, all people I think would be a good fit for TNA. So in the last episode we signed Tommaso Ciampa because he was still a free agent in this. We also signed Shun Skywalker, and we got Nick Nemeth on a written contract, so he won't be able to, get signed by another company. But something I do with everyone who I sign on this game is I do allow indie booking. Just so they can go out, get a bit more popularity somewhere else. But yeah, we are now on Monday, March the 2nd. How much did we lose last month? So we were 2 million up in the last month, but that was a big difference from the month before. Big difference from January, because in January we lost 1.1 mil, and in February we gained 1.9. So yeah, it looks like we're on the up here. We've made 3 grand this month, obviously without a show happening yet, but we are currently swimming towards a show. Sheamus has won the NXT Championship. Okay, it's a bit strange. Okay, let's just keep going. Zalua is. I don't know how to say this guy's name. Yeah, nah. He's Johnny Glee anyway. Nobody here so far. So we have TNA Impact and Explosion. Explosion we've got pre-booked already, and we just need to book TNA Impact. Jordan Grace. Do we try and steal Jordan Grace away from WWE? She only wants 25 grand a month, but somebody else might already be trying to book her. Allow indie bookings. We'll just go for it. Yeah, better offer. I think the most I'll go up to is 30 per month, then possibly 40 signing bonus. But if there's already better offer than that, I don't think we're going to be able to get Jordan Grace. Yeah. And, I mean, obviously we won't be able to get Jacob Fatu. Yeah, 200 grand a month. No way. So we're just going to need to leave Jordan Grace for the time being. Possibly get her in the future, a couple of years. But we can't just now. So we'll make it a local small arena. We won't auto book. What we'll do is we're going to start working on the storylines. So we have Slater, Alexander, Leon Slater. We're going to do Slater versus Skywalker, 14 minutes with Cedric Alexander coming out and interfering, which gives Skywalker the win. Leon Slater's unhappy, requested to be changed. I'm going to proceed anyway because the storyline. We've got Elena Black. See, in the last episode we put them up against each other in a non-title match and they had bad chemistry. So I'll probably put them in like an angle or something and build them up till Sacrifice and then have their last match at Sacrifice and then end the storyline. Here we've got Stacks and Bear Bronson. We'll put them up right now. Non-title match. We'll give them 15 minutes to work with Stacks getting the win. Okay, and then we've got Mike Santana and Nick Nemeth. Nemeth. I went past him. Yeah. Nemeth and Mike Santana will give them 12 minutes, non-title match. Doesn't really matter who goes over there. Then we've got to do some filler stuff. So what I'll do is, I'll get some people who wouldn't be on the show. So we could add 5 people here as an advert for action figures. So we will put just the hometown man, Steve Macklin, Myla Grace, Sade, and we'll add one more person. We'll put Frank. Oh no, we'll put Eric Young, and we'll add that. We'll give that 3 minutes, and we'll just put that at the start. We'll add another angle. What should we do? We'll have Nemeth and Santana brawl in the crowd. So make Santana. Oh no, that's team. We'll do that. Right, Santana and Nemeth. We'll have them brawl after their match. So yeah, we'll leave that there. I want to book Jeff Hardy because he's like the most over on the roster just now. So he's getting good crowd reactions. We'll put Jeff Hardy and then who's a big heel. I don't want to do Mustafa Ali because we've done that quite a lot. We'll not do Ryan Nemeth, he's lower mid card. We'll do Mance Warner. We'll give them 11 minutes, Jeff Hardy over. Then we'll add a tag match between Northern Armory and the Righteous. 14 minutes with Vincent getting the pin. We'll add Killer Cross against Joe Hendry. We'll give these guys 18 minutes to work with. Killer Cross going over. Then we'll add one more angle. We'll do a ladder match challenge between. Going to do Cedric Alexander. We'll do Cedric Alexander as the rival. And then Leon Slater's the one challenging him. We've got Leon Slater, save angle, and we'll put that there. So the main event will be Killer Cross versus Joe Hendry. We've still got another 90 minutes. We'll do Harley Hudson against Ash by Elegance. Put Ash over, and we'll do the Ariana Grace against Sorika. Give them the remaining 11 minutes. And we'll put Sorika over. Put it towards the start. I want to keep that there. Okay. So that is the Impact. 62, not many people had momentum going into it, but some people got popularity, with Eric Young not getting any. Wow. Right. Ariana Grace, Sorika, 1-star match. Okay, that's not very good. The finish slightly hurt the match. Okay, so if I didn't have Cedric Alexander distract Leon Slater, we would have had a better match there, but that is still probably a decent match for them too. 2-star. Harley Hudson and Ash by Elegance. That's not good, is it? That's even worse. No one had the psychology. Right, I might need to change that up then. Nemeth Santana, 1.5-star match. Their brawl in the crowd got better quality than their match. Jeff Hardy, Mance Warner, 57. Northern Armory versus the Righteous, 1.5-star match. There's actually no bad reports about it. Slater makes his entrance, cuts a promo on Alexander. It's probably the best thing they've done so far. And then Karrion Kross versus Joe Hendry, 1.5-star match. They had a better reaction than their match quality, and I don't think we've had that yet. But yeah, Killer Crossover, that's the ending of Impact main event. And then we should, yeah, about 500 grand for that episode. Right, we're back up. Okay. So we have 7 days to Sacrifice. So we've got Impact on Thursday and then Sacrifice on Friday. So let's get going towards the pay-per-view. We've just got to keep simming. Jordan Grace is signed with WWE again until 2027, so she's only signed for 1 more year. So hopefully we've got a bit more money to our name then, and then we could bring Jordan Grace back to TNA. Jacob Fatu is also re-signed. He re-signed for 2 years. Okay. And we made about 140 grand for Explosion. Right, we're on to Sunday now. Nothing really interesting happening in news. I'm actually going to change this Stacks and Bear Bronson feud. I'm going to take Stacks out it because Bronson's the champion, and we'll add somebody else. We'll do... Would he do well with Macklin? I want to try Steve Macklin. Or Steph Delando. Steve Macklin, we'll add Macklin. Save that. Because I'm hoping... I mean, what's Bear Bronson's psychology? It's 69. Macklin is 68, it's even worse. Oh, right, what was Stack? 61. So, it shouldn't be as terrible. I think Macklin's also a better wrestler. Just by a bit. Right, okay. We'll keep simming. Then we'll see how that does on Impact. We'll put them in like a quick 12-minute match, and then we might do like a multi-man match for the title at was it Sacrifice? Yeah. Okay. We've lost every single category to AEW in the promotional war report. It's not very good. Right, we're now on to Tuesday. That's nickname officially signed us. Signed with us. An Explosion just made another 26 grand off of YouTube and 5 grand off of TNA Impact Plus. Right, we are now on Wednesday, and someone from our shortlist, Brutus Creed, his contract is running out. So I want to try bring the Creeds in as a tag team, but Julius's doesn't end till the end of the year. So I'm thinking to myself, what if I bring Brutus in, book him a little bit as a singles, and then when Julius is able to join, we'll bring Julius in as well. So we're going to offer 20,000 with 25,000 signing bonus. We'll get him for 3 years, and we'll allow indie bookings. I'm just going to keep him at none just now, and he will be reviewing the contract. We also have Beef's contract running out, Jinder Mahal, Raj Desi. But yeah, we'll try to get Brutus in. Okay, so we've got Taka Michinoku's contract running out, Ninja Mac, Togi Makabe, JD Drake. Okay. Not really seeing anyone there who I want to sign, so we'll just go and book Impact. Who did I say I was gonna? Yeah, I was gonna try Bronson and Macklin. So we'll go Steve Macklin, and then goes down. We have Bronson. We'll give him 12 minutes. Put Macklin over. Hopefully that does bit. Or actually, we have agents. Right, we'll put Gail Kim. Right, I think I understand now. Right. Now we're gonna do Frankie Kazarian. We'll put Kazarian up against Jeff Hardy. Get the 14 minutes with Kazarian going over. Not Kazarian. Hardy going over. We'll also do Killer Cross against Casey Navarro. Give them 8 minutes. Crossover or this, make Cross look good. We'll do the Sade against Li Ying Li for 11 minutes. Li going over. We'll do Miss against Eddie Edwards. Give them 13 minutes with Edwards going over. Miss doesn't like that, okay. I'll put Miss over then. Right. We'll add a Angle. Put Elena Black, Celebrity Shonen crowd. We'll save that. Do that for 2 minutes. We'll do Joe Hendry against John Skyler. How's the psychology here? 63. Okay, so John Skyler's got good wrestling psychology. We'll do 12 minutes, Joe Hendry over. Hopefully he could put the match together. We'll pick Tommaso Ciampa. Where is he? Tommaso Ciampa. And we'll put Eric Young. So, there. Tommaso Ciampa against Eric Young. We'll give them 16 minutes. Ciampa going over. We'll add another Angle. We'll do announcers hype up the next show. So we'll go put the 2 announcers we've got, and then the feuds. So Bear Bronson against Macklin. We'll do Alexander Slater. Right, and we'll also do Mike Santana. It's not on me, there. Mike Santana and Nick Nemeth. So there we've got them promoting the next couple feuds. I'll do. Do I have Jeff Hardy already booked? Yeah, I do. Right. The Nemeths against the Andersons. 10 minutes. Nick Nemeth gets the pin. Then I'll do BDE against Jason Hotch, with BDE going over, and we'll add an agent for this match. We'll put Lance Storm, and we'll give them 10 minutes. Okay, that's it. That's the show we're booking. This. Right. Okay, there we go. So the segment with Elena Black got 83. Okay. Okay, this match wasn't very good, but it wasn't because of the psychology. It's just because Bear Bronson had a worse performance than usual. Jeff Hardy could have put in a little more effort. The room started to go bored. Okay. The match between BDE and Hotch was a dud. Lance Storm really helped Jason Hotch. Okay. Killer Cross, Casey Navarro, 1-star match. There was nothing really bad about it. Minus 2-star match. How have they even managed that? Minus 2. Just keep going. It's I don't even know what to say about that. It's terrible. Right, and then we've got a 2-star match, Miss Eddie Edwards. Match between John Skyler and Joe Hendry. Was actually better than I thought it would have been. Ciampa, Eric Young. Yeah, good match. The preview for the next show, everyone got a bit of popularity. 6 to 8, right. And then the Nemeth versus the Andersons, 1-star match. It's better than Sade versus Lee. Okay, we've ended with a 54 and plus 0.2 popularity in every region. So now we have TNA Sacrifice. Oh, okay, we're right. We've got Brutus Creed. We'll bring Brutus Creed in. I'm gonna rename him Brutus Creed because I don't like Drew Casper. So yeah, there we go. And then we've got Sacrifice. We have 3 hours to book. The minimum we could book is 2. Right. First thing I'm gonna add is the Alexander Slater match. We'll do Tommy Dreamer as the agent, match gimmick, ladder match, no, we'll not do a purpose, but we'll add notes. Match should contain a major spot, major set piece for Alexander. We'll do 18 minutes, and we'll put Slater over, and title on 9. Okay, there we go. We'll do Bear Bronson, Steve Macklin, and then we'll add some more. So I'll put Joe Hendry, and we'll add Trey Miguel to it as well. We'll give them
17 minutes to work with, X Division International Championship on the line, and I want to put Macklin over. Okay. Next we'll do Skywalker and Ali. We'll give them 13 minutes to work with, and Ali go over. Then we'll add Black and Lee. Put Elena Black over. They're sort of the same skill, but she's just got better psychology. So we'll go with that. We'll give them 30 minutes there. Santana, Nemeth, 21 minutes, world title on the line. And Nick Nemeth goes over. Right. Now we'll add some filler matches. So we'll add a tag match between Northern Armory and the Andersons, and we'll add the Righteous in there. We'll just add all of them. 17-minute tag match. Judas Icarus picks up the pin. Nobody's mad with that. Okay. Right, we'll add AJ Francis against BDE. We'll add an agent. Gail Kim. Put Francis over. I'm actually going to add an agent to the women's match as well. Yeah, Gail Kim as well, because she's got the most skill. Okay, we'll keep going. That with William Regal's son going over. The Indy Hartwell against Harley Hudson against Shade, and we'll put Indy over. I'll do Miss against Matt Hardy, 30 minutes, Miss going over. And then Ciampa. Who's another heel we've got? We don't want to put him up against Nemeth. We don't want to put him up against Mr. Elegance. Do Ciampa against Cross. We'll give them 16 minutes with Ciampa going over. Okay. And then we'll just add one more angle. The announcers hype tonight's show. We'll do announcers 1, 2. Featured workers. BDE. Elena Black. Joe Hendry and Leon Slater. There, and then we'll do 3 minutes. Put it right to the start, and then we'll book that now. So the opening segment got 77. The ladder match between Alexander and Slater, 65, 3-star match. That's very good. Steve Macklin's the new international champion in a 1.5-star match. Seems like Joe Hendry and Bear Bronson lost the most there. Ali goes over Skywalker, 3-star match, very good. Elena Black is the new Knockouts Women's Champion. Yep, decent. It's better than -2-star. Nemeth is the new TNA World Champion. Northern Armory win, although didn't really work out well. -0.5-star match between BD and AJ Francis. Oh my. Right. Now we've got Bailey Matthews against Eric Young. Matthews over. They have pretty bad chemistry. Okay, so we'll not pick that again. Another match that didn't go well. Right. Miss Matt Hardy, 1.5-star, did well. and then Champa Cross 2-star. Is that the best match of the night? Yeah. Best match of the night, so glad it was the main event. Plus 0.7 popularity in North America. I think that's the highest we've got yet. So we'll end with how much we've made from the show, and then the next episode we will probably sim till June. We'll make it a longer episode, although we won't take so long on booking shows. We may like book one or two. Still want Orange Cassidy for TNA. Everyone else is signed. So 800 grand from AMC, 94 grand from Impact, nearly 200 grand from DirecTV. This is all Explosion. Okay, so we made about 900 grand from we made about a mil then. Yeah, we made about a mil from Sacrifice. That's very good. We're up to 5 million. Yeah, the finances are going well now. Just a bit of a scare in the first episode where we lost 1 million without really having a show. But yeah, so that's it for this episode. If you've enjoyed, like and subscribe, and join me on the next one.